We got a special guest in the building. So, now make sure y'all try to
2.
Rob me place for us. Do you want it from now? Hey, this your cut right here.
You can tell this on the playlist.
Yeah, it's on that playlist. Thanks for us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us right here on the Born Rich and Vita show. Yeah, I said Born Rich and Vita.
What?
Born Rich and Vita.
What?
So we making some change around here. Cause this is our show. Right here on Intellectual Radio.
We did make a name change, y'all.
We did make a name change.
And we're gonna come up with what
we ain't changed, but we made the name change.
Exactly. I think what came to me is the Power Hour.
Power Hour. I love
because
it. I love that idea.
We always have some type of. Well, first of all, let me introduce myself, y'all. Just in case we got some new people, this your girl Ovita.
Yeah,
right here on IntellectualRadio.com, the Power Hour with Born Rich and Ovita. And we always have some powerful guests. It always be some kind of wonderful story or testimony.
You know what? I just got something just hit me in the ear in the microphone, and I heard Wanda say, "Don't do that." In the microphone.
We have a show called Power Hour.
So, see, they hit me on. So we're gonna stick to Born Rich and Vita for now. All right. All right. Well, we love the Power Hour, and big shout out to that. I'm your host, Born Rich. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. I got my holiday outfit.
You got to
jingle bell, jingle bell.
It ain't even Thanksgiving.
Well, the music is on too, starting today.
Oh, yes, it is. Radio. It is. Yeah. I look forward to that every year. I listen to Christmas music all the way to, especially I love both, but I love, the black Christmas music. James
I love the holiday. Mariah Carey. Let's go back a little bit to Boyz II Men. They really brought Christmas in with the snow. Yeah, so we gotta shout them out too, Vita. Yes. You took me to James. What song James Brown made for Christmas?
Right. Santa Claus. Who was that? Go straight to the ghetto.
Oh, she took it back.
Yeah. I tell you, I be waiting every year. And Eartha Kitt, what she say? I got to listen to it. She all sexy, with her Christmas song. But I wait for her song every year too.
You know what? I always wait. I don't know why. I always wait for Mariah Carey to bring something for the holiday. And big shout out to Chris Brown too. Chris Brown be doing this thing for the holiday. They got the movie out. This is Christmas, even though it's old, but I still be watching the movie. It's real nice. We got some sponsors. I want to give a big shout out to sponsor Baba's.
Baba.
This. And I do it, I gotta ask you, Vita, because I know you've been in this restaurant several times. Big shout out to Baba's, located 362 North Summit in Bolingbrook, Illinois, 60440. You guys make sure you Google Baba's. I'm gonna repeat, 362 North Summit in Bolingbrook, Illinois, 60440. Let me tell you guys something. They gyro plates is good.
Yes.
They Italian beast with cheese and hot peppers.
Ooh.
It's good. They fries. They let you put your own mild sauce on the fry. Big shout out to Baba's located in Bolingbrook. If you guys in the area, if you guys in Plainfield area, if you guys looking for a nice restaurant and you tired of going out west or south of Baba's, they got one located in Bolingbrook.
Right there in good old Bolingbrook.
And you've been there too.
Man, I get the chicken and the fish. And they fried just right. Just right. The crisp is just right. It's not too dark. And the meat and the fish is cooked perfectly. And it's like, it don't have that, like some people have that slime a little bit in there. The meat is cooked perfecto. So you all try it.
And you know what? Some of the restaurants I go to, I tell them, like Wild Wings, I'll be like, give me crispy chicken. Put a little extra crispy. This place, you ain't got to do that. And they got some frozen lemonades. I like the strawberry frozen lemonade mixed with the strawberry and a grape mix is my thing.
Really? Yes. I have to try that.
Yes, and they don't just
I can't drink the whole thing, but I can taste it.
Just taste it. It's frozen.
Look, I can taste it, then give it away. Because I can't do the sugar, but I could taste it.
Taste it. They definitely got it there. They got and they got fried chicken, like you said. They got salads for people who losing weight.
Yeah, I've had the salad from
Mozzarella cheese sticks good. Cheeseburgers good. They food is just good. So make sure you guys, if you in Bolingbrook area, go to 362 North Summit in Bolingbrook, Illinois. The zip code is 60440. Go there and tell them Born Rich sent you and get you a 20% discount. He gonna save you 20%. You know black people like saving money.
Exactly.
They'll go all the way there
You
just to
say a
save
deal?
20%. Huh?
You say a deal, we coming.
Yeah. So instead of paying that $5, you're gonna pay $3.50 for a piece of pork.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
and we got so many other things to talk about, but we definitely want to bring in our special guest.
Ooh.
This woman, she doing a thing. She got so many things going on. She an artist, a woman.
Listen,
Wait.
She's a phenomenal woman.
Wait.
That poem.
I mixed this in.
Yeah.
Let me bring in the business owner. I'm sorry, because the artist. Let me let you represent.
Yeah. We got
Miss
Michi. It's Miss Michi.
Miss Michi
with
is
radio.
Intellectual.
Yes. So I am Demetria and Miss Michi Brown. I'm happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I do a lot of the interviews, but I don't get interviewed often.
That
so
is
it's
crazy.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
When you told me that, I was like, wow.
I did. I was being for real. It's literally my reality. So I'm really happy to be here with you all. But I am the owner of the Blueprint Media Company. I'm also, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Yes, we love it. We love it.
Okay. Sorry about that. So, yes.
You definitely want to see your face.
Yeah.
Gotta be seen.
Yeah.
I want to be
Say
seen.
hey to our
We want to
YouTube
be seen
family.
on Intellectual
Okay.
Radio. But yes, no, I am also a media personality. I'm the host of the Blueprint Live. That's my show that I've been doing since 2019, where each week I bring on artists, entrepreneurs, small businesses, just different people, anyone that's making a positive impact in the community. I try to bring them on so that I can introduce them to my audience, and hopefully it's all about expanding our network. So I also I'm doing some talent management as well. So my hat is I tip off a few different ones, but that's what I do.
I love that. I first met Miss Michi at the Wow Hair, maybe last year. Last year.
Yep.
And I think every time we see each other, it's like we never.
She's the girl.
Ended. So is she. Man, such a beautiful person inside and out. And I admire how you move. I admire that she's moved outside the circle. I admire that you do certain things. Like I know you were at I don't know if it was an event this summer for disabled people. Was it a walkathon?
It was the Chicago Ducky Derby. So I tell everyone I'm a corporatepreneur. I do still work a daytime job. That's why I tell everybody that's looking to break into entrepreneurship, you may have to do a few things for a while until you get to where you're going. But in my daytime job, I'm able to coordinate things on Michigan Avenue. I have some placement there, so I'm able to do those things. And I actually was able to book my talent for that event. So I was there kind of covering for it from like the work perspective, but I had really made some things happen as far as to bring my talent to the table. So,
but I love the fact that you are outside doing different things. You are out the box. You're not just, I don't see her at the same place at all the time. I just admire that she moves around and that you do different things, And I want to ask, because what's the name of your company again?
The Blueprint Media Company.
And what is that about?
So I founded my media company. I'll tell you this: when I really broke into entrepreneurship, there was not a lot of support. It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't, and it wasn't until I had my first. I was interviewed as someone that it piqued my interest. I was always kind of interested in potentially doing radio, but was always told. And I don't know if you all have heard this. It's no money in that. Go do something else. That was what I heard when I was younger. So naturally, I'm like, okay, I really like being on this side of things. I want to be able to bring more people to the table and give them a spotlight too, because someone had to do it for me. Yes. Okay, they had to do it for me. So that's how I started my company. And I tell everyone my mission, and it has not changed since I founded my business, is to showcase and highlight small business owners, entrepreneurs, artists, creatives, and anyone making a positive impact.
I love that.
in the spaces that they occupy. Okay, like that is my mission, and it's been my thing since day one. And it's
That's a blessing. You're being real fruitful with your gift.
Look, what I feel like when we have our platform, sometimes is if you're not uplifting or elevating,
ain't no sense.
What are you doing?
I don't think a lot of people understand that,
right?
Because a lot of people are, most people are here for themselves,
and
they look at it like, say they do it for themselves. They have no purpose,
right?
And at least you're doing it with some type of purpose, and helping someone else is a blessing.
God gave me that business.
Oh, glory to God!
I mean, for real, he was the one that he told me to do it for everything from day one. So I've just been kind of following in that mission, and it's all been working out. It really does.
Now I do want to ask you how long you been doing radio?
Since I did my very first show, January, I think it was the 19th. It was either the 18th or the 19th of 2019. So I'm coming up on 6 years that I'll be celebrating.
Congratulations.
That's a blessing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We talk about 6
years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and even during COVID, there was some challenges during that time. I think that we all, if you were in radio or anything at that time, it was challenging to have to pivot your business. I still wanted to do my show, so that's when I built out my own studio.
Wow.
In my space, so that I can still produce content.
That is, I think a lot of people did that. They became innovative.
You had to.
Yeah.
It was no other way. I'm like, well, I don't want to stop doing my show, and I've got all of this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not still carry out things? Because people were actually launching more businesses
during
that time.
They had to.
They needed the shine.
Yeah, they had to. People was trying to make money.
Absolutely.
And so many, like you said, shows and businesses was birthed from COVID. They had to be creative because people was in the house. You couldn't just move around like that. They wanted to be entertained. Yeah. Even the celebrities.
Kevin Hart, he sold out in his house. I was like, wow.
When I watched that special, I couldn't believe it. I was like, is that his home?
I didn't know it was out of his house.
That was his house. Still making money. You had people performing out their house.
Yeah.
You had great. People performing. I did see a few people putting on shows in their living room with their singers and
they won't let that money stop them.
Exactly.
Okay. They're like, look, we in the house, but we still got to get this money.
Now we do want to ask you, like, coming into radio. Okay, you've been in business for 6 years. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did you come out straight in with your own idea to own your own business, like from start, or did you move into it?
No. So when I actually first started in entrepreneurship, it was with the event plan. So that's what I did. That's how I started, and it was when I had my radio interview for that business that it sparked. Okay, I can have my own show, and I ended up. Shout out to I will always give him credit. Nino Corleone. Okay. He actually gave me my start as far as at My Radio Chicago. So that was the first place I had my show.
He was at My Radio Chicago too.
Yeah. So definitely over there. That was where everything kicked off, and being able to bring people into the studio. That the business, the Blueprint Media Company, sparked from the show.
Right.
Okay. So the show was what really brought it all together. I said, okay, I need to really monopolize off of what I'm doing with the show and kind of explore my other skills and talents that I have on the business side of it.
Right.
So it wasn't until after the show was built, I would say maybe about a year, that I went ahead. I'm like, okay, this is the Blueprint Media Company. It's way more than just the show. Yeah, way more than the show.
So how do you stay positive in this industry? Because me coming in, and I only been in a little bit over a year, and the difficulties of working with people and really thinking that they are genuine, and it's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people who you think is okay with you, then you find out that it's not. It's like they're intimidated by a gift. Which to me, I'm telling people, when you are intimidated by another person, you showing your insecurity.
Yeah.
I'm not insecure 100%. About myself as far as I know what my gift is. And I don't mind. That's why I invited different personalities, because I think if we come together, that's a way to grow and to intermingle with one another's audience and expand that way. That's what we're about. We're
Yes,
about
we love it.
togetherness. We don't worry about competition because whatever God has really for me and for
it's
us,
carved
it
out
is.
for each of us.
Yeah, and work together.
And
it's
I
like
agree
a body.
with Vita 100%.
Yeah.
She have no envy, no jealousy. I never seen no sign of that with a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like she
a grown woman.
Yeah. You know, and she'll say how she said she'll keep it real.
That's right.
But she always support people and always be there to support them and always speaking highly of people, you know. Right. And that, you know, I love the post that she put up, you know, because it's time to bring radio personality together because people out here, they thinking too much into teams and trying to gather up. And so I love that question. I just had that to add to it.
Well, this is the thing. I have I want to.
You can be transparent.
And I'll be transparent with you all. I've definitely ran into some challenges, you know, on just the people sphere, trying to navigate how I needed to move. And I recognized that once I stopped trying, you know, and I can't say I was trying to move with the crowd, but really trying to find my own footing. Okay, when I first started, I was trying to find my footing in the industry. I recognized that my only competition was myself. So I didn't care about, you know, and not that I didn't know that before, but I really tapped into it and I'm like, all I see is me. The only thing that I'm focused on is, am I better than what I was yesterday? Am I doing more or enhancing on what I'm actually doing? So when you are so focused on thinking about yourself and your business and your growth and what's going on, do you have time to really entertain anything else? And I need you all to know, people that I've probably done the most for have talked the most horrible things about me. Oh, and a lot of them don't even know that I know.
Exactly.
And they never will, because I'm like, look, I'm over here moving in my mission and my destiny. Whatever you feel about me, that is literally personal. I tell you what, I'm on live right now as I'm here with you all, and one of my friends is on here, and she's gonna be able to identify with this. We had someone come under attack on all of us, on all of our businesses, because there were some different things that were going on, but we were under attack essentially. Wow. For real. And I mean, not doing anything. We just doing our business. They have other things going on and they're upset. And I'm like, look, I told my friends, I said, we have to remain focused on what we have going on. We are real business women. We have to conduct ourselves. People will push you. Yeah. You have, I believe in moving with grace and
I love that.
Grace for myself. Like you can act a fool and do all of that, but that doesn't mean I have to get on that level with you.
You know what? That right there shows something to God. That gives something to God. I tell people all the time, stop trying to prove point to each other and prove it to God, and you'll gain more. He'll add more wisdom to you, more blessings. People prove things to each other. I do want to go back a little bit and ask you that. That was on me. When you saying like, because I know you got a team, you got to pretty much like let your team know, like, hey, come look, this ain't that. Was it other radio stations that's pushing that towards y'all, or was it just people in general?
No, these were just other, I would say, let's call them maybe other entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So yeah, it definitely wasn't in the media thing. Now this is,
because I know it's a lot of that.
We know that it's a lot of the catty stuff, but that's why you have to move. When we talk about being demure, even when I see the beefs and the little things that go on in the digs, I see all of that stuff. If you are a Chicago, I'm looking to the camera. If you are a Chicago personality, the city is small. Yeah. Just some stuff going on. People know. Mind your business.
Drink more and mind your business.
Mind the business that pays you for real. That is what has helped me to navigate around some of the things that we do run into being in the industry. And y'all know, we don't have to say that would be a whole. That's a forum. Yes, that's a town hall.
I have people talking all the time, but I never respond. I never, because when you busy, you busy.
That's right.
You ain't got time for the negativity, you know.
And sometimes you have to, because then I'm taking away from energy that I need for myself.
Exactly. You got people to entertain.
That's right.
So
I know people tell me, they be like, Vita, you don't be in nothing. They be like, I say, yeah, I'm matter
because you're drinking a lot and minding your business.
When you in your 30s, 40s, almost 50, it looks ridiculous.
That's right.
It does.
The mean girl, it's a lot of
And it
mean
does.
girls and spirits and stuff like that. You look crazy.
Even a certain age, putting up a crazy post.
Yeah.
Like, you could have kept
Don't
that
do
to
that.
yourself.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
a therapist. And I say that, and I say
part.
that, and not to weaponize that, because people will weaponize it before they're like, oh, you need to go to therapy. No, go to therapy even when things are good to make sure it stays that way.
Right.
It's you don't have to.
That's
I
maintenance.
look at that's maintenance.
Yeah.
That's maintenance.
We need
That to me, that's
As black
like
people,
going to
we
the nail
don't-
salon.
Yeah.
If I
We
can
don't do a
take
lot
care
of
of my
mental
fingers
maintenance.
and toes, I can take care of my mental health. too.
Exactly.
For sure.
That's what we need to do as black people, is to get into I think we're doing that more now, but we really do need to deal with traumas and insecurities, because when you love yourself and you know where you belong and you have a purpose,
Mhm.
I don't even have time to be mad at nobody. Like I tell people, a lot of girls, people that might be small and they body together, sometimes people get upset. Stop eating them cookies. Stop doing what you're doing to gain
That's
them.
right.
I always go up and say, man, you look beautiful. Or even a guy, both of them, I be like, girl,
y'all beautiful couple.
I be like, I'll go and compliment a person, because if I want that, guess what? If you want something, you got to do something different.
And you got to be confident to feel like that.
And exactly, but
You gotta be
be real, like saying, okay, well, I'm gonna get mad at somebody for taking care of themselves, and I'm sitting up here eating all kind of ways and laying in the bed and not exercise. What you think gonna happen? Now I know some little people that don't do nothing, but I'm not blessed like that.
That's okay.
So don't hate on anyone. Get up, do your best with what you have.
That's right.
Everybody got to give. Everybody got a purpose.
When you live in your divine purpose and go through that vision, sometimes you have to have tunnel vision and block all of those other things out. And I keep it real with the people around me. I'm like, hey, I'm on a mission. I got some things going on. Like September and October were 2 busy months, and I was just preparing the people around me, down the clients, people at work. I'm like, I am taking some time in the midst of this.
I love that.
Take your time. She just had a weight loss journey. She's losing weight,
What?
getting healthier.
I'm still on the journey.
I'm saying, but she looks really, really good. She's lost
I had to change
a lot. Tell us about that.
So, okay, and I want to give you all the summary. I had some different health challenges last year, and I've been, as of lately, last year I was diagnosed with endometriosis, which is something that affects 1 in 10 women.
Yeah.
So I am looking to really, so if anyone that's listening, because I like to put a call out, I'm a very call to action type of girl. If there's anyone that wants to connect, if you are dealing with infertility or anything related to this particular illness and you're in the area or around, please make sure that we connect with each other. When I got that diagnosis, I was in the midst of trying to, still conceive.
Yeah.
And of course, baby, the BMI, they like, no, not doing that. And at the top of the year, January 1st, I started working with, she's my sister, but she's also one of the sponsors for the show. So I got to shout her out. Live Long Health. That's
what's her name?
But
Go ahead.
Shout out to Diamond from Live Long Health. I started on January 1st of this year, and I started working with her for weight loss management. And I've been able to just turn around so many things and really help my situation. And I'm really at a place right now where I want to continue to help that mission and help someone else.
And I know you said you went at home and threw waste. I was listening to when you was talking about it. You had to go home and clean your refrigerator out. How was that process?
You know what? It's really easy for me. Once I make my mind up for something, I'm like, if it needs to go, it's gotta go.
I know that's right.
I don't second guess
you
it.
Like
I used
too,
to.
Rich.
I used to, but I'm like, okay, if you tell me that if I have this in here and it's got so much sugar content and it's affecting what I have going on, guess where it's going? In the garbage. Because it's not supposed to be there in the first place.
Yeah.
It was very, I went through like a wrecking ball, Vita.
Wow.
I cleared out everything.
It stopped your mind from searching for those things it was looking for.
That's right. Now I be looking for granola bars. I'm like, we don't have any more granola. Like, are we okay? Yeah.
That is awesome.
So I do want to ask you, what's some of the things that you had to do to start losing weight? Because there's some people out here right now. They trying. They can't stop eating the same stuff. What's some of the things you had to change up, and some of the things you start doing?
Okay. So this is the thing, and I want to say this. I had to recognize that with my situation, it was a little bit unique. I needed some additional help.
Exactly.
And sometimes admitting that you need help can be a little bit of a challenge. I had tried everything. I mean, every diet you could think of. But it wasn't until after I learned what I had going on that I recognized I needed a little bit more. So I think once you recognize that, for me, it was really the eating and getting more active. And I had to change it all around. So whether if it's a calorie deficient, making sure that I changed out even the snacks. Like I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go for a Snickers. Let's do this Fiber One bar. You know, we in our 30s. Okay, we gotta look out. We gotta look out.
You in your 30s.
It was making those subtle changes. You're right. I didn't wanna diet anymore. I wanted it to be a legit lifestyle change. So that's probably that's the biggest piece. I had to change it. If you open up my fridge now, it's like fruit and not a lot of processed stuff.
Yeah.
I'm real bougie with food.
When you know what, when you do have those options, that's what you'll pick. You know, if I got a Snickers bar sitting there, I'm not gonna go get an apple. It's just
I still eat them. Don't get it twisted. I don't want to sit up there and lie. Okay, no,
you can balance.
But instead of like, you don't have to eat the right and the left twig.
Right. Yeah,
you can have two minis and still have a version of that. Like it's just about cutting back in ways and making it feasible.
You know what?
No, go ahead, Rich.
Look, I'm like, who is he?
I just want to say, you know, your thoughts run your life.
I love it.
Right? And you got to be real careful what you pray for and what you ask for, because you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for the change. You know, I lost weight. I was big. You know, I prayed. That's why I asked you.
Okay.
Because I prayed on it first, and God will show different. He'll show you the way how to lose weight. Everybody could do it different.
Yeah.
You know, I did it playing football with my son. I wanted to be active.
Okay.
Because, you know,
you got in the field, literally.
Yeah, I was literally running and walking, and then eating real light every day. And I stayed away from a lot of
popular food. You say you ate once a day?
I ate a half a Subway sandwich a day.
Yeah, you got to break it down. Like, you can still enjoy what you like, but not at the full thing of what you used to. Yeah.
Just don't be greedy. Like, I want to ask you, because I want to throw out that just don't be greedy, y'all. So if you got a Snicker, just take a piece. You know, if you're craving for it, just don't get you a little piece. But how many pounds did you lose? And how long did it take you to lose these pounds?
Oh, my goodness. So it's still ongoing. And I'll say this, because I do have, with the endometriosis, just to give everyone a little bit, I have, it's an inflammatory disease. Right. So it goes up and down. But so far, I'm usually between 47 to 53 at this point. And that's been since the top of this year.
Did you say?
I didn't know, for real.
Y'all gotta stop.
And, you know, it's funny. I posted like my before and afters, but I didn't put the weight. But that is the pounds, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'm following you on Facebook because I want to see that picture.
Yeah. Follow me on Pinterest because that's where I.
That's
another
on
Pinterest.
Yes, girl.
I gotta download it.
It's Miss Michi everywhere. I say my little
recipes. I'm gonna have to go on Pinterest.
All of that. Yes.
So how long did this new journey? Because you know what, I'm overwhelmed excited for you. And I know how hard it is. Yeah, God is good. Big shout out to my wife too. She did the same thing.
Yeah.
It ain't hard to do, y'all. It ain't hard to do.
Well, it can be, but once you persevere. Now,
I mean, it ain't. Wait.
I meant persevere.
I'm sorry. I meant to say it ain't easy to do.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I say it ain't hard?
You like it ain't hard. I'm like,
wait. It's so easy to gain weight. It's so hard to lose it. See what I'm saying? That's what I meant to say.
That's right.
But you don't look like you was 50 more pounds on top of you.
You
don't look like
so
you
this
was
is the
that
thing.
big.
I felt when I look back on pictures from last year, because you know the memories pop up. I was like inflamed. I was inflamed.
Yeah, because of the condition.
Yeah. And didn't even know it. I did not even know.
Nobody told you.
Yeah. Sometimes
we will not get into the health disparities for Black women tonight. That is a conversation we have to have. Yes, that's a discussion.
Man, we enjoyed having you on the show. Before we get out here, tell people where they can find you at. And I want to know the one last question is, what impact do you want to leave before we get out?
If I am not remembered for anything else, at least when it comes to business or what I do with the Blueprint Media Company, I want y'all to, I want everyone to know that's listening in, I am here to promote you. I say it on my show all the time, but I genuinely mean it. God gave me my platform so that I could put other people on and understand that everybody's always like, how do you get your blessings? I get it from doing that. So that's number one. I gotta tell y'all about Daycation. I'll keep it real quick. Daycation is going on. I'm hosting it with DJ MH to the tomorrow at the Hideaway in Calumet City. Come out from 1 to 5 if you're in the area. Please come and join us. Let's network. PM, right? At 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. Yes, no, we don't do the rave.
No, we just want to let the people know so they can know.
1 p.m. to 5. That's going on. And please be sure to lock in with me if you are interested in coming on the Blueprint Live. I'm on every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shout out to my radio partners, Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3 and Indy 101.5. They help to keep me going every week, so definitely shout out to them. Reach out, MissMichi.com or the BPMediaco.com. That's where you all can find me. I'm Miss Michi everywhere. It's MZMETCHI. I love to connect, and I'm really here to support for real. It's not just for show.
I know.
So can you spell it one more time, a little slow for me?
MZMETCHI.
That's so easy. Why y'all won't follow?
You can't miss.
And you motivation. Yeah, that's good.
Y'all for real. Thank y'all so much.
Glory to God.
It's definitely not our last time having Miss Michi in the house.
And we're gonna step out on her show too, y'all.
We're gonna be on her show on the 6th, right? Is the 6th or the 7th?
Y'all come down this week.
This week. So we got
I get to have Rich and Vita come on my show, and this is how you do it. Chicago media, let's come together.
Work together.
Let's do it together, y'all.
Work.
For a family that prays together, stays together.
We'll be right back on IntellectualRadio.com with our next beautiful guest, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial.
We'll be right back right on Intellectual Radio.
Yes.
Let's go. Shout out to each other, by the way, man. That's good.
Before they put us at it. Hey, y'all. Hey. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Look, we're going so fast. We'll be good.
I got you.
Okay. Yes, miss.
The whole hour from wherever you started, an hour ago. Okay. Right now it says 30
Glory to God. Tell me that you're rolling now, shawty will not go. Tell me that you're coming now, shawty will not go. Tell me that you're rolling, shawty will not go. Tell me that you're coming. Want you always by my side, always. Want you always with me, want you never leave. Shawty will not go. Tell me that you're rolling now, shawty will not go. Tell me that you're coming. So when I leave, don't be mad at me, just come with me. You could be mad, happy, say you want some cheese. You really like it, so don't you leave. You can lose your confidence. So baby, you got it, so roll with me. Now you know your atmosphere before we leave.
Her face black. Okay, that's tall.
What about this one?
That may be better. It's just it can't be flip-flops and they sit in the right direction.
I want you always by my side, always.
This one always is just sitting.
Oh, yeah.
Shorty will not go. Tell me that you're coming. Shorty will not go. Tell me that you're coming.
Hey, y'all. We let the guests sit right here. They'll see all. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. It's all about you. Hey, y'all. I was trying to get on my
I like this. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my baby. I don't wanna fight no more. Don't wanna argue no more. Don't wanna fight no more, baby. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my baby. I don't wanna fight no more. Don't wanna argue no more. Don't wanna fight no more, baby. We've been together for a while. I made you man that smiles. You're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. When I was broke, you was there for me. When you
And
spoke,
they'll
I
be
was
able
there for
to
you. Other people had no clue. What me and you been through. I didn't want to go the wrong way. My neck approaching, hey. Should have been at the crib at 8. Well, now you mad at me. We could have sat down and prayed. Now we going separate ways. Now we're here for a change. I didn't want to go the wrong way. I just want to live with my baby. I don't want to fight no more. Don't want to fight no more. Don't want to fight no more. Baby, I didn't want to go the wrong way. I just want to live with my baby. I don't want to fight no more. Don't want to argue no more. Don't want to fight no more.
Hey, y'all. You want to say? When he come in, you can come right in. This is Roland. I said, when he come in, we can do this. Rick. Okay, I'm sorry. Come on in here.
All we need is understanding, baby. How y'all doing?
Come right back in. Come right back in.
Hey, we live. We back right here on Intellectual Radio. Make sure you guys go to www.intellectualradio.com and join us right now, y'all. We live and direct. Or go on YouTube and go to Intellectual Radio, subscribe, and join us, The Born Rich Show. We back, Miss Ovita.
Yes. Hey, y'all out there that's in the world. Today is Friday. I need you all to be safe while you're driving. Okay, no drinking and driving, y'all. If y'all got Uber.
Please don't, y'all.
Okay, and then I want to remind you all that Survive Through the Storm is still out there on all platforms. You all make sure you get that book by Born Rich. His story of him being 10 years old and having to go out and feed his siblings, and he's not even the old one. And he made it through. He made it through those storms. Also, check out the Review magazine. You know that was my first magazine. Now. If you all want to be in the magazine, you all make sure you contact us. It's sold in Walgreens. It's in different stores out there.
Amazon, Walmart.com.
Yes. So we ain't playing.
And then we got the award show coming up.
The Forever Grateful Awards. We got the Forever Grateful Awards coming up. And you all, we're taking our time because we want it done correctly. We want it done correctly. So you all just tune in about that. And then also, Baba's, don't forget what address is.
And you know what? I'm happy you threw me the ball because I got the address here. 362 North Summit in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Zip code is 60440. So if you guys is riding, you in Oak Park or you in Bolingbrook area, you in Plainfield, Joliet, stop at this Baba's. They food is delicious. I mean, like I said, I like the time beats. I like the gyros, you know. Chicken, fish. You know, they got salads for people losing weight. Frozen lemonades is real good. They got cakes, chocolate. I don't want to get at too many people all craving for it.
Hey, get your big back up.
Okay. But this Baba's is you know what, and they close at 12 a.m. tonight. So you got no time to get there if you're doing it. And big shout out to our Uber and Lyft drivers as well.
And then we get a deal on it if they say what?
If they say Born Rich in Ovita, we're going to get you a 20% discount. So if piece of puff $5,
20%.
You're going to be paying
20%.
20%.
Yeah.
You don't got people like to say so.
And then you all know it is fall season, winter season. So go get your Born Rich apparel. He got socks, hoodies, jackets, two-piece jogging sets. I mean, it's
his and hers.
Purse,
purses, his and hers. If you want to match up with your mate, I'm gonna get you right. I mean, all glory to God.
Yeah, and then we have a beautiful guest in the building. I am very excited.
She's in the building.
To have in the building, and her name is just. I want to snap on it. It is too cute. Marche Blue. You sound like a celebrity.
Yeah, let's get that around up. I never heard of
it. Like a celebrity. You know, I did say celebrity. I know it's celebrity. Okay, it is so cute, and she just as cute as her name, y'all. She just this hair and these glasses is working. Okay, she came in here working it, and with her own apparel, with her name on it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about
her name is on her sweater.
I seen them. I'm talking about they looking so nice.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, these shirts and they stand out. They
Well,
stand
thank you
out.
very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And we definitely gonna get down to first we're gonna let the world get to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Cause this clothing line, we got to definitely talk about this clothing line because it caught my attention for real.
All right.
Introduce the world to
Well, I am. Come to the mic. You want me to come up a little bit closer?
Yes, ma'am. We gotta hear you.
All right.
We gotta hear that train voice.
Well, welcome everybody. Hey y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? I am Marche Blue, and I'll tell you a little bit about my name. So, Marche really is my middle name, and my mother, she said, I'm having only one child, which is me. She said, it's going to be a girl, and I know exactly what I'm going to name her. And so Marche is a store that she used to like to shop at when she went to see her family in Seattle.
Wow.
So,
What?
and blue is me and my daughter, we both love that color. So my daughter said it needs to be something like, something that we like, Mom. So I said, okay, well, blue then. And so we just dropped the E and just made it BLU. So that's how Marche Blue came into focus, along with my producer. He also helped me come up with the name. He said it has to be something that represents you, and Marche represents me, and Marche is also my daughter's middle name. So we're keeping it in the family.
That's amazing. And I can't stop looking at the sweater. I'm looking because I know she's an artist too. And I'm looking look at the headphones.
This is my logo and
that's
everything.
Nice.
Marche Blue. That's me.
Hey, shout out to your producer too. Y'all came up with an amazing idea. And your daughter too.
Yes,
and
I got my manager with me here tonight, Miss Sharitha Dixon.
What?
So she's here with me tonight.
You got the manager in the building.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Get the manager around the applause. You don't bring that manager. This is amazing. That's how I know y'all found me.
That's who I talked to. The manager, very, very pleasant. We had a really nice conversation. And I was really excited after I spoke with her to have this young, beautiful lady on our platform. And then I was reading all the background and all the training and everything that you have. And I grew up in church as well. So I understood some of the people you mentioned. They came through our church as well. I go to Donna Alpha Church, so of course he's into music and stuff like that. So all them been through there, and I was just excited even more. Jermaine Dupri said something, and I said it before. He said this generation don't go to church, so they don't have the same training that from all the greats.
Right, I agree.
I mean, I started singing. I didn't even know I could sing. I started in the choir when I was 8, and I had like 10, 12 years of training, and I can go and sing with anybody. I'll go try to hit that note. I hit that note. I had an awesome training. Yes. She have a little thing on Facebook that she is, that's her gift. She's an awesome trainer. Even though she was young, that's definitely her gifting. So with that being said, tell us a little about your background.
Yeah.
Well, I am a member of Mars Hill, and my pastor is Pastor Clarence Storrs Jr. When we first got to Mars Hill, his dad was a pastor, Clarence Storrs Sr. And when he passed away, his son took the reins. I actually used to go to Unity Fellowship under the leadership of Pastor McFarland. So I know Keisha and Kim and Theodore and all of them. So
you know William Martin, because he came from under that church.
Probably do. My mother was an usher. She was a nurse. She was everything. Okay.
So in that church. See, it's a small world.
Small world. And my mom would sit me on the front pew. And I couldn't sing in the choir yet because I, wasn't of age yet. But when I was able to, I joined the Tiny Tots.
Oh,
and that's and my mother said I used to sit there and I used to be like directing the choir, and and singing, and just always singing all the time. Never knowing that was going to be my passion, and that was one of the gifts that God was had given me. So I just took it. I started doing it. I was singing in grade school. I was singing in high school. People didn't even know that I could sing. And they were like, "You sing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Right.
I was very, very shy about it, and did some background singing for other people. And then I said,
I sing some of those names. A few of those name drop over here. Name drop. I don't mind.
So I was, I was like, well, I think it's now time for me to do something on my own. And my producer said, I went to him, we've been friends for a long time, and I said, hey, I was like, I have all of these words in my, in my head and on paper. He said, well, we need to write a song.
Ooh.
And it came to pass. We wrote the song, then COVID came, and it took such a long time for the song to come out, but it finally did, July 23rd, 2023.
Yay.
I'll never forget that date.
Yay.
So, and the song is entitled Part-Time Love, and you can find it
I love
on
the name of it.
all. Who wants to be a part-time lover? If I can't be full-time, I
Not
don't
me.
want you, okay?
God don't even want a
He don't-
part-time.
No, He
So
said
why
if he's
should I?
lukewarm, huh?
He gonna
He gonna spew you out his mouth, huh?
That means he gonna spit you out.
That's right.
Just
That's right. You can't be teeter-tottering on the fence over here,
God
okay?
like you to be real too.
Exactly.
I thought she was singing about someone that song, because she had to be going through something for this age.
Exactly. That's what people
We gonna
say.
hear that song tonight. Yes.
Y'all got it?
Part-time lover. Okay.
Yeah, so and it's on all download streams. You can find it on iHeartRadio. You can find it on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. Just look me up. I got on a nice little black and white shirt. It's got some blue background, so
I'll put
it's
that in
me.
the car.
Okay.
I got around home listening to that.
So
we
and
got
there's
to.
actually 3 tunes there. There's Part-Time Love, that's the original tune, and then there's a cover of Pack My Bags, Shaka Khan tune.
What?
And then there's a cover of My God is Standing By. So, we got a little gospel in there too. So
I love
we
that.
put a little spin on it and put our own little spin on it. But,
When did you venture from gospel? Because I know you started in gospel, but you ventured in other genres of music, jazz, and stuff like that. Tell us about that.
So I can't even remember how far along it's gone. I've sang with so many people, and people always say, okay, well, just come and sing with us, and I do. And I started, like I said, in church, and then moved on. And then when I started R&B, I was just, I knew it was something that I loved and that I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to get into it and how to do it, and then I ran across, some people who helped me, and kudos to them. I take nothing from them because they, helped lay the foundation and the platform for me to be where I am right now. So, I give them all their props and everything. Can't take anything
Big shout
away
out,
from
Yeah,
people,
let's-
especially,
I love that.
when they helped you,
They steal stuff and don't even
Yeah.
get no shout out or nothing. Man.
when people help you, they don't have to, reach back and grab
I love
you, and help you. And that's what I'm, trying to do as well. I'm not out there known and,
You will
on,
be.
but I'm taking it in a time frame,
Amen.
and letting the Lord say when
Glory
it's
to God.
time, he'll, he's ordering my steps, and I let him just, move as he wants me to move, and don't move too fast, pray about everything before you move, and he'll give you the direction. So, yeah.
I do want to go back and talk about that song a little bit.
Yes.
That you had the COVID time. Like, how difficult was it writing that song? Because
Well-
I know it was COVID, everybody in the house, and nobody could go out at this time.
Me and my producer, we wrote the song together. And then I sent the song to Ted Austin, who now is in Atlanta, and I let him hear it. And I said, hey, can you get me some backgrounds, for this?
Right.
And he did. And then he sent it to me. And then we listened to it, we loved it, and then we said, okay, now we need some singers. And so we got some singers, my producer got some singers together, and then we all went into the studio. But when we started going into the studio, COVID had hit, but then they started gradually opening, where we can always, we can bring a few people in,
Yeah.
and that's what we did. We brought a few people in, and then once that part was laid, we did the band first. And then after the band did their piece, then the background came in and did their piece. And then I did my piece on top of everybody else. So then it was just us in the studio after that.
I love that. Let's get a round of applause. They took their time in that studio.
Yeah, they took their time and did it all.
So we talking about album? You got an EP coming out, or you just dropping singles?
I just dropped those 3 tunes. So it's just those 3 for right now.
So you got the
We're gonna
video
work
out
on-
though.
There's no video. We're working on a video
I already
too.
say
But
black
I
and white.
That's what I got on when you see the picture of me. We're trying to work on some things. I do have a show coming up December 1st. We'll be at Donnie's place. So if you know Dante, if you remember and know Dante Hall, a fabulous singer, a great friend of mine, we will be at his spot, and we will be there December 1st. So doors open at 4. Show starts at 5. We'll be there until 8. VIP is already sold out.
Wow.
General admission tickets are $30, and the address to Donnie's place is 466 25th Avenue in Bellwood. So if you're free, come on by.
That's a good area too.
It's a very nice area. The food is great. The people are great. The parking is great.
I'm gonna definitely
we're gonna
go to for sure.
It's a big old lot, so come on out, if you're free this Sunday. It's a Sunday, December 1st, right after church. You'll be done had your church, you'll be done got your praise on, and then you can come and get your extra dance on.
So what day do that fall on?
It's a Sunday.
Wow, yeah.
So that's right after the Thanksgiving holidays, the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
I love it. We will be there, right, Vita?
Yes.
Come on through.
We're gonna put our name
on that list.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
Get
We gonna come.
I was like, I'm coming. So put our name on that list.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be there.
A shout out to all the people that's watching from YouTube.
Yes.
Give a big. This is another dope artist right here. His name is Don Coco. He got a video out right now called Am I Wrong? On YouTube right now. Am I Wrong, y'all? AMIWRONG. Don Coco. Type it in, y'all, and check out his new video he got on YouTube right now, y'all. This is another dope artist I want you to tap in with, because he's watching from YouTube right now.
And I wanna get to know everybody.
Yeah, and
I
we
know
want
that's right.
everybody. Y'all
get
make
to know
sure
everybody.
when we do have people on here, make sure you all follow them, tap in, listen to their music, and stuff like that. We just don't do this for any reason. We have the type of show because we want to connect with other people, business people, other artists, other Christians, ain'ts and saints and none. And we like that. We like to spread.
Give all the glory to
God.
All the glory and praise.
That's what we do.
The Lord is good all the time and all the time.
Amen.
That's right.
Souls gonna be saved on the show too.
That's
right. We get down through the week.
Because my sister-in-law says it all the time. The Lord is kind, and I say duly noted.
Yes,
He is. He's kind.
Y'all better.
I'm telling you, he don't ask for much. He just saying God everywhere.
Everywhere, every day.
Every day.
He never changed.
Never
God, he never changed. Now we need to change.
Right.
He
He
never
don't change.
He want us to change and get more like him. Because some people like God never changed. He stayed the same today. God never changed.
Today,
But
tomorrow,
for sure.
he is the same.
Okay, he is. So we want to get more like him. So we need to be growing and changing on a day. He said, drop them weights every day.
Go for it.
So, so because some people get stuck in there, God he don't change. I don't need to. Yes, you do. If your flesh is working, that flesh got to die. So yes, the
Come
flesh
on, preach
must
up in
die.
there. Come on, and
If you
preach.
stay the same and you were growing, that means you're dying.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to interject that a little
bit. You know what? I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm enjoying it. I love it. People need to wake up. Because God is so amazing. But you know what? God is truly amazing. But I want to before you play a song, I want that. She's different. She got a different name and a different hairstyle.
Yes.
I never in my life seen a hairstyle
glasses,
like this. Like
the hair, the nails.
He's making me feel
Do you draw this before you get it to people?
Okay. She's
how you have a hairstyle? I've never seen a hairstyle.
As soon as
like
I came in, I was like, that is too cute. In her glasses, everything works. Everything works.
You's different.
I'm looking like my mama right now.
Well, Mama got style.
Mama got style.
Mama got style. That's definitely homage to the 80s. They bringing it like I seen cornrows and stuff coming back. Yeah, they all come back.
Bring it back.
Now what's this clothing line? Like
the Marshall.
Before we even present anything, because we want to make sure you get all the promotion. Because you got a lot of great things going on. With this clothing line, is they selling?
I'm gonna let my manager talk about
manager. I'm trying to get these shirts now. I like this black dude. I need an extra lot.
Wear it to her show. Order it and wear it to the show.
That's right.
We support around here. I'm a Batman.
She gonna shout y'all out.
Yeah.
So in regards to the t-shirts and the sweatshirts, they are available. We can get any color that you like. with the Marche Blue logo on it. If you guys are interested in a t-shirt or a shirt, we don't have a website yet. You guys can go to the Marche Blue page on Facebook and send a message there, and I'll reach back out to you guys that way.
I love it.
Yes.
Now, what if they want to put? Okay, so the colors, do you can get a different color? I love this black and blue, regardless. I just want
a different color.
Okay.
You can get a logo.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
You
Okay,
can
I
get a
love it.
different color.
I love it. So you can pick what hoodie you want, long as you different look.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna need a black and white one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a blue one too. I'm gonna get a his or hers for me and my wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, she just did a show a couple of weeks ago, and I busted out a white T-shirt with the red Marche Blue on it.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I'm studying. I can't make this up, y'all. That's gonna sell.
I love
That's gonna sell.
I love the middle, the lady on there. It's really, really cute. And then her name also. I'm in love with her name too. It's definitely right. It is. And it's like it's it. Yeah. And it's catchy.
Can you tell the people your name again so because somebody just joined in and want to say, what's her name?
Marche Blue.
It's like you gotta wear your neck and say it's Marche.
Now you do got this single right now, right?
I do.
I'm gonna play it on there. Yeah,
I'll play a little bit of it for you. Yeah. So, but you can follow me on I'm on Marche Blue on Facebook, and also on Instagram. It's Marche Blue Live on Instagram. Yeah, it's open.
Yes. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a quick break.
Yes.
We're gonna go on break right now. And when we come back with Marche new single, you know, right now on all platforms.
What's the name of it?
She do got that black and white on too. And she got a mic next to her. It's nice. I love her. We'll be right back right here on Intellectual Radio on Burris Video Show, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
What's the Bluetooth?
You can bring it up. She also did the national. Let me just play it from national. Yes.
Oh my God. That's
Hey,
All right,
you got it.
And then you can play it from your phone if you wanna.
You want to play it from yours?
I mean, I just want to pull it up and talk about it. Okay.
You want to do it from the mic? Or do you want to plug it? No, she got the mic. I mean, she got the plug.
I was gonna plug it into my phone and play it, or I can give you the plug and play it for
Yeah, I think she can plug it in her phone. You got the plug.
You got an iPhone?
Yes.
Yeah, iPhone.
Oh, my shade look like she got the iPhone.
That's my song right there.
Yeah. He's awesome. He's
I
really
got
good.
an album. No,
I'm not gonna be able to test it, so you talk it up and press play when you ready to press play. When I'm ready to turn it down, I'll control.
That's it.
Is that the?
No, I got a new. Actually, I have one of these.
Is it?
Yep, I got one. Yep.
So she stay pre. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get it.
I'm trying
Y'all
to
hear
tell
that?
you. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey.
Staying ready, always on point. I like this. I shot the video. I didn't want to go the wrong way. I just want to live my baby. I was gonna play it for actually, I'm gonna let her introduce it. I can bring it in. We can come back on the show, then I'll let her introduce her. Yeah. But do you want to test to make sure it's
We're live. There's no
just press play on it. She got plug. First credit. Now we were separate ways. Now we're here with Jay. Let's just put it in while
Come on back in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey y'all, welcome back to IntellectualRadio.com, the Born Rich and Ovita show. I want to shout out our phenomenal engineer Wanda B. Tonight, she making it happen in the studio tonight.
Yes.
You hear me? Shout out to earlwinfrey as well.
Yes.
I just want to, we're coming back with this beautiful woman's Marsha. I say Marsha Blue. Her song. We want you to introduce this song again. Tell us about it, and we're gonna play it for the people.
Okay, all right. The title of the tune is called "Part-Time Love" by Marsha Blue, and it's a little bit about being in a relationship where you're not getting 100%, and where you don't want to be in that type of relationship, and you have decided to move on, and bye bye, and I'm looking for something new.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, here you go right here on Intellectual Radio, y'all. Looking for something new, y'all. Part-time love, I will not be a part-time love no longer. My friends told me it will never be. Is all I see. Part-time love, I will not be a part-time love no longer. My friends told me it will never be. Wow, that's good. I'm rocking with this. Is all I see. How long will this last? 'Cause I gave all I had. Is it the way
Yeah, that was a lot of the background. You couldn't hear a lot of me, but it was a lot of the background. But go look it up, y'all.
Yeah, make sure. So when it come down to like running it, so
yeah,
it was so it wasn't playing you through the song.
What's the name of the song?
Part-Time Love.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna
get it from Apple Podcast, Apple Music.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so while she's looking that up, so I'll give y'all a little bit extra about me too.
Yes.
So the Lord opened the door for me, and I was able to do the national anthem for the Chicago Bears for the preseason game.
That was
Glory
to God.
So I'll tell you how it all started. It all started with like last year. They did a contest, and so I sent in, my little singing of it, and I got picked out of the top 10 to go back to sing it at Hallis Hall. The person who won was supposed to sing it on Christmas Eve. And so I didn't get picked to sing it for Christmas Eve, but I was like, oh, okay, well, I made it through this far, and it was a lot of other people. So I was like, okay, so the Lord must have something more for me. So I didn't think any more else of it. A year later, they emailed me and they said, we remembered you from the contest, and we want to know if you will sing the national anthem for the preseason game. And I immediately said yes.
Okay.
And that was a phenomenal experience.
Wow.
It was something that I had not planned. The Lord opened up a door. My name was spoken at tables that I was not even sitting at.
I wasn't even in the room.
So it was just great. It was nothing but favor and God's grace. And I, went on in there and just did it.
Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. You want to even in the room. See, if you persevere and don't give up and don't get all depressed, you could have took a different attitude with that. And that's why it's important to have patience, especially in this industry.
Yeah.
It is a waiting game. It is
Most
ways
definitely.
to do things, but when you wait, on the Lord.
Oh, wait on the Lord.
He
Yes.
gonna renew your strength while you
Mhm.
in that. And not only that, you gonna enter with integrity.
Yeah.
Amen.
You ain't got to worry about how you got into it. Because the way you start a thing is the way you're gonna finish.
That's right.
So when you start it the right way, you gonna finish on
Don't
top.
finish it on top.
So you all hear that, artists, hear that a year later. It's so,
God is so good. I'm over here like, man.
okay.
And I want to know the song she sung.
I
Cause she what song they call you back on? 'Cause
Well, we had to do the national anthem for the contest. So
Oh,
we
you
had to do a
national-
snip. We had to do a snippet of that. So
That's
we
amazing.
and I only
You got
had
to do
90
that.
seconds to do it without music, and it's just like do it right away, and they only give you 90 seconds to do it. So
What about if we ask you to do it right now? Can you give us a little bit of it? We just gonna say do it.
Sure.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait. I got my ears open.
Okay, let me see.
Y'all ready? I
How does the
can't wait.
national anthem start again? I didn't get. Oh, here we go. Okay. I done got scared almost just like that. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran grim, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Don't play with her. Right on the
Oh,
spot.
right on the spot.
Don't
Right
play.
on Forest.
We don't play over
Ovita.
here.
Look, I'm
We don't play over
so.
here on intellectual.
She almost had me
radio.
finna drop to it.
I see your eyes.
I hold the stool for a
I
minute.
see your eyes a little red.
No, look. When I tell you, I see what they called you back. I'll call you
Okay.
back 100
Oh,
times.
well,
I
thank
wasn't even gonna let nobody else do it without
Thank
getting
you.
started with you. You
Okay.
next, you finna be doing that at the Bulls Stadium.
Well, thank you. I received that because that's what I want to do.
God.
The
That's what I want to
Bulls,
do.
the White House, y'all come on, tap in. with
Come on
us,
and tap in.
Marche
Marche Blue. We here.
Man, y'all better follow that lady. If I grab y'all phone and follow her. She just, oh my God.
Killed it right here live in the studio right here. She don't sound like the other lady that did that national anthem.
Ooh.
She was on the news everywhere.
She was. And
They
and
need-
then she asked because she started over.
Man.
But she was like,
It's the facial expression that you're making over here for me.
Y'all, I couldn't believe she got the nerve to get up on it. They know they be iTunes sing.
I was finna say they
with
be
them singers,
lip singing.
with the music,
Yeah, they be
the
lip-
instrument that change
lip
your
cheating.
voice.
They'll sing
Auto-tune.
That auto-tune.
Yeah, they'll
They
sing
know
it
they
out
be
of
doing
auto-tune.
that on the records. Then you gonna get out and try to do that. Man, they laughed. I don't think
Don't
she
do that.
sang since.
Don't do that.
I don't
Man.
think they was laughing at her. Was that at the White Sox game? The White Sox was laughing at her.
Oh my God.
You couldn't-
That's correct. Now, look, let me just ask this. If people trying to book you
Yes.
to do the national anthem,
Yes.
or they trying to reach out to you,
Yes.
how can they get in contact with you?
Follow me on Facebook because my manager's information is on Facebook on Marche Blue. I have a Marche Blue page. Also on Marche Blue Live. That's where I am on Instagram.
Now, how can I do a song with you?
Come on,
Man,
I would contact.
she got
the manager right here.
You
The
still
Shireen
got
Dixon. She's in the house.
Now look, that's how you play a song. See, that was God playing. That's how you play a song after that.
Yeah.
Now I'm so ready to hear this song now.
Period.
Oh my God.
It's on YouTube.
I have it on my and I also have a YouTube channel as well. Yeah.
Your Bluetooth?
No.
But yeah, we gonna get this song up here played.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
It's all good.
It's fine. We gonna
Yeah.
find it for you.
So while
Let me do you got a chord?
while we looking to do this song,
Yeah.
also I seen that some of the people that you sung with. Can you give us? I know it was Valencia Lacey. If you all don't know Valencia Lacey, you don't go to church at all. Okay.
I also don't know.
Yes.
Right.
Y'all
You don't know.
know.
Yes. Okay. She's famous for that.
You feel
Yes.
me?
She's done some workshops. She's done workshops at our church, and I've sang background with her. I've also sang background for Beverly Crawford.
Oh,
I love her
what she
to
said?
death. Mama Crawford is what I call her.
Beverly Crawford.
Yes. Done some.
All the faith you need.
Yes.
It's not the size of a mustard seed in your move. Yes.
Sang with Keith Butler and Delegation for
Yes.
Christ Corral. I sang with Bruce Smith and Selah. I've done some.
Tommy.
I sing with Darius Brooks and the Tommies
You know
reunion
Darius
choir.
over there.
Yeah, I sing with. I've sang with background with for Angela Spivey.
No,
I've
Angela
done
Spivey.
love me some Angie Spivey.
Yes, they understand.
So yeah, I've done a few things.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You deserve to sing with everybody.
Listen,
'Cause
y'all
you can
make sure
sing.
you all
She
go
deserves
look
it.
up
Right. I
My
mean,
Shade Blue. Okay.
I was gonna say right for everybody. But
Okay.
she deserves it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I didn't know you could get down like that. You still got me over like wow. You know, I'm right next to you.
Yes, you are. And you
I'm
a
like-
singer yourself.
Yeah.
I don't
Look.
know. Go the wrong way.
No, I can't sing like that now. I just got some.
He talking to his wife, y'all. That's who he be singing to, just in case y'all didn't
I
know.
do. And somebody else-
Mrs. Rich.
Hey, shout out to Miss Rich. I love you, baby. You watching
Yes,
from
beautiful,
YouTube.
beautiful.
I love you. Thank you so much for being my wife.
Okay, period.
All glory to
Period.
God.
That's why I
Thank you
love
so
this
much
man,
for being my
because
wife.
he is very, and he's a young man, but I really do admire how he is he's a family man. I see so many little cute things
Thank
on
you.
Facebook, and it ain't fake. You know, some people have them fake relationships. They've been together for over 20-some years. They was in, what's that, they
Yeah,
second grade
we
or
together since
something.
we 13.
Y'all had pictures with, didn't even know y'all,
We was in school. We was in fourth grade. It's on my
Fourth
my
grade
phone.
together.
We was in school. They had they took pictures and I ended up getting a picture back to like probably like a year ago from fourth grade. We took we was going to Nash school, but yeah,
That's great.
that was good.
That was
That's
awesome.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And only God kept it together.
Black
Only
love,
God
huh?
can keep black love together,
Yes,
white
he
love,
can.
yellow love, whatever.
Because they always
Black
saying
love is so
something.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful.
They always
It's
say,
a
by the
beautiful
way,
Uh-huh.
Miss
I'm
Marsha.
still looking.
Okay, she's single. I'm single. She waving. I'm single. Okay, I just want to make sure.
These hands are free.
Okay, she waving.
These hands are free.
Y'all know Beyonce
talking
dance.
about it all, a new song. Man.
Listen, y'all know
Can't wait to hear
Beyonce hand movement.
My
Okay,
hand was moving
I'm
like that.
saying that. Okay.
Right.
And if you like it, you should have put a ring on it. Okay, don't be coming back and mad when that husband come and found her and you didn't do. You missed out.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
What are
y'all
you
better
looking
get this
for
together.
into a man while we waiting? What are you looking for into a man? What we got
First of all-
ways.
First of all, he needs to know and love the Lord. Okay, that's the very
I gotta
first
get that
thing.
around applause.
Okay.
If you don't know the Lord and love the Lord, you cannot lead me.
That's
Okay,
right.
I cannot be submissive to somebody that don't know where they're going.
I know that's
Okay.
right.
All right,
I
and
agree.
then after that, I need him to have his own life in order.
Okay.
I need him to know where he's going. I need him to have a plan for his life, and not just something that's something that he thinks about and is moving towards
Exactly.
it,
He's
making
active.
those making those steps towards
That's
it.
right.
I need him to be attentive to me.
Okay.
I also need him not to be a jealous person because of the arena that I'm in. He has to be strong enough to stand and know that I'm with him regardless of what he sees on stage.
That means Bookie and them don't come and be like, "Can you buy me some gym shoes?" Okay, have
and I don't even wear gym shoes like that. So
you know, y'all have your own shoes. Okay, this is the song. What's the name of it again?
Part-time love.
Part-time love.
So this it?
Yes,
You gonna run it back or we'll start?
That's it. That's it.
We'll bring it back.
No, just talk it up. Leave it on now.
Just talk it up.
Just talk
Yeah.
it up. Talk it up.
Oh, we got the new single on right now. So this it right now.
That's it.
Just letting y'all let you know you don't want to be a part-time nothing. Okay.
This is something you can cruise and groove to.
Okay, this is that homage to the 70s that I love. Hey.
Wanted more than you could give. More than you could give.
Oh, they know. The ladies gonna be playing this at their party. Right. I'm like, yeah. They gonna be singing. They gonna be in the group. They gonna say that. Yeah. What? Woo. So that means you ain't into situationship. Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
Because that's the new thing is situationships. Jada Pinkett started that term. Situationship. Now everybody is in situationships. Okay, and they okay with it. I think they have been disappointed so much, so many women, that they have took down and they have accepted all this polys and situationships and stuff like that. You know, we have you got to get your value back.
And you know what? I agree. Just hearing this song, I know she really went through something, and she let it all out in the studio. And you know, and it's a groove to it.
Yes,
you know, you can really like. It's something like you can really like think about. You know, the thinking songs, the real thinking songs, lyrically, and you know, you can really I feel that. I feel this song so much. Like, I can't just make this up. If I was judging from American Idol,
okay,
I feel like I'm on American Idol right now.
We ain't put up a sign. Yes,
yes, a 10.
Yes,
10.
you're going to Hollywood.
She's coming to Hollywood.
Yes, let's get her the golden buzzer. Okay.
And you know what? I can hear you. I don't even want nobody else to come up no more. Cause that song, I promise I can make this up. I thank God for putting it on me. For her to sing for her to do the national anthem.
Yes.
You caught my attention from there.
Okay.
So then when you drop the song, I'm already the
That's what
national
she
anthem
sound
running
like.
through my ear already. So hearing the song, I'm like,
And she sound like that without music.
dope. She's real dope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful,
And you got it
sassy, great
Like,
spirit.
God gave you a different type of talent.
Yeah, it's like that. I could hear the church in her voice. I could hear that
Right.
because I could just hear it. I
Because
know
you've
it
been
when I
there, you
hear-
know the
exactly.
church choir.
No,
you
So
know.
I can hear that training. I can hear the sound. Some people you can't get away from that, but it's helpful.
Yes.
And you
You got to be able
feel
to
it.
be able to put it in there
Exactly.
when you can feel it in, and because
Exactly.
gospel music has so much feeling
Yes.
in it, you
It
know,
does.
It
you
does.
can't
It does.
get away from
No.
it. You know, once it's in you, it's in
Exactly.
you. You know,
That's
and
how rock
it's-
and roll
Yeah.
started.
So
It's
did.
in you.
It's true. That's how they was like, we got to get this old dry stuff out of here. We got to bring the people to church. I know it's rock and roll, but we got to, and
Put it all in there.
Yeah. But that was beautiful. What was the inspiration behind that?
So,
Right.
We want to know.
so I actually was dating someone
Mhm.
that put me on the back burner.
Okay.
He must have driving
And,
trucks. Because the truck drivers be driving all night. They part time for sure.
He put me on the back burner, and I had a revelation and said, you know what, this is not what the Lord has called for me to do.
Period.
You know, and this can't be for me. I know this is not what He wants me, because Jeremiah 29:11
What it
says,
say?
I know the plans I have for you.
What?
And those plans,
What?
are not to hurt me and be harmful
Exactly.
to me. Okay. So
And he
like
gonna give you a what?
and
Expected it. He
and
gonna-
expected
don't-
it,
don't-
and He
don't
will give me a
play
way
with
of escape.
Okay.
So I had to get up on up out of there.
Period.
Let's get out around the bush. Man, I'll say, glory to God.
It's a blessing you have
I
to
gotta
speak and say that. You know, because so many people don't want to go through that pain and stuff like that. They want to stick around and try to make it work. You just hurting yourself.
Yeah. When it's
Oh,
over, it's
okay.
over.
When it's
You
over,
should
it's
know
over,
when
yeah.
it's over.
Bad, 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 bad. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all just like them Backstreet Boys. Bad, bad Felicia,
Yeah.
bad Frederick. See you, deuces.
Peace out.
I,
Exactly.
Listen, I hurt today, but I'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
Tomorrow, because if you don't, you're gonna hurt a lifetime, and you're gonna waste your time. The older we get, the older I get,
I ain't
and
no
we start
time to
thinking about
waste.
time. Yeah,
I ain't got no
No,
more
that's
time.
right.
I ain't have no
We
more time to
don't.
waste. As my pastor always says,
period.
I'm on the tail end
Period.
I know
of
that's
my
right.
life. Right now.
Yes.
I'm
Let's
on
get
the
out
tail
around the
end.
applause.
You know, but if we taught that earlier, I was hearing this young man say, Americans is just taught different. He said, well, where they from? He's a young black man. I don't know exactly. He said they taught them to take life serious at an early age.
Mhm.
And now he's in his 20s and has retired his parents. He said, you don't
Wow.
have 20s. He retired. He's the actor from, I forgot the show that he on, but he said, they taught me how to be serious from an early age. And now my parents don't even have to work. He said, that's backwards. Why would you waste your time? You know,
I know
when you're
that's
older,
right.
you should be enjoying yourself.
Yes.
So when you're young, that's just
Or
a
teaching
different-
a young
yes.
one, you know.
So I think that is so great, just to hear more information and to get that. We don't have time to
We
play,
don't
and we
have
don't
time
even
to
know
play.
when our last
No,
day.
we don't. And
So,
I have a
what's our
30-year-old daughter,
Wow.
and I had to be an example for her.
I know that's
Yes.
right. That's your only one.
That's my only one.
Yeah.
And if she saw me taking that,
Yeah,
I didn't want her to think that it was okay for her to take that,
exactly.
because it's not.
It's not.
I
So
ain't showing
I had to. I was like, okay, no, this is it. I can't.
That is so
Mhm.
beautiful. That takes strength, because a lot of people do that, but because they want to fulfill their own,
Mhm.
what their own wants and needs. A lot of times they will put their kids in the back burner because they feel like, I need to live my life. It's like I had an epiphany when I had my son. A light came on. It's not easy being a parent. We could blame our parents for stuff, but it's really a sacrificial life to live for these kids that you don't even know that they're going to do the things that you
Yeah.
taught them to do,
Yeah.
that they're going to appreciate you. You don't know that.
But they
But
watch without saying that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They
they'll
watch
just
it.
watch you and act like
Yeah.
they don't see nothing.
And sometimes they be like, you don't know nothing. You know how they go through that stage where they
Well,
don't.
we did the same thing.
Yeah.
We did the same thing.
I sure looked at my parents sideways. But I ain't say nothing. These kids talk. I said everything in my head.
Right.
Okay, because I wanted all my teeth. You know, my mother was crazy, y'all. My mother was crazy. The kids that she had later didn't know the mother that we had. You know, they was able to yap. But yeah, so I love that you had the strength to move on for your child.
Mhm.
And you all, that's a message in that. You know,
It
move on.
is.
If you don't live for yourself, live for somebody else. You would tend to do a different thing when you're not thinking about
When you're
yourself.
not thinking about yourself, yes.
So
When
you
put
all go
somebody
ahead.
else first. Yes.
To you too,
Yes.
okay? Those who in them situationships and you in a relationship, you know you should have left last year. You seen them red flags, y'all go ahead to Marche Blue YouTube page and go and look up that song. Y'all need to listen to it over and over and over
and over. Just walk on up in the house and just tell them.
Period.
One time,
Hey,
I will not be. That's all you gotta say.
I want to ask you, did you record the song with the lights on or off? With the lights on or off when you recorded this song?
I had the dim lights.
Yeah, the damn
I
okay.
had dim lights. I had to set the mood.
Okay.
You know what? I want to ask you another question. How do you know when it's really over? Like what part of the stage do it be like a month in advance, or you been new, or just how do you know when it's like time to just really go?
I think you really know when it's time. It's just your heart won't allow you to move.
Ooh.
I think you know when it's time. It's just like when a man knows that woman that they're dating is the one.
Right.
You know, it doesn't take a man a long time to figure out that the woman that they're with is the one.
Yeah.
So I think women, we love so hard with our hearts that we just don't want to let go. We always try to see the best in someone, and we're like, well, we can change them, and we can do this, and you're not going to change them.
No man.
Only God can change
Only
them.
God can change them.
And you got to be willing to give your life to God.
Yes, and if you can't release that and let it go, it's going to be really hard for you.
At that time, you need to change yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Because then
Right.
you loving somebody more than you. I heard this guy talk to. We still friends, but he say he wants someone. It's like people want you to love them through their bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. No, certain behaviors is a automatic drop.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I loving you more than you love me? So because you want me to love you through this hard time, but you don't even love me enough to respect me and to take care of my heart, to be faithful and be true and stuff like that. I would rather you tell me I ain't ready.
I'm not ready. Yeah.
That's right. And some people don't be ready.
They don't.
They jump
Be
in relationships,
honest.
they don't be ready.
I know somebody like that now. Just
And ladies, be patient. Don't be stopped.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I like to
hear
hear you from a man perspective.
Yeah,
That's
from
what we
a
need.
man perspective, ladies, I'll tell y'all all the time. I told y'all
Yes,
before.
you do.
And I hope this a new audience that I'm telling. When you get with a guy, stop talking so much. And I'm just going to be out straight. Stop telling them all about your ex-boyfriend used to beat you, cut you out. You don't got to start off saying that. Start off being friends. And, I'd rather you say, hey, I was in a long-term relationship with him and it just ain't work.
Exactly.
When you start telling man's your business and tell him he's just looking up, he going to just put that, he going to blame that back on you when something go wrong. Are you doing that to me because your ex used to do that? So be careful what you talk about. It's more things to talk about. I love the fact when she said, she looking for a man that know God. You could be talking about God and scriptures in the Bible, and that's the best relationship you can gain nowadays. Forever it should have been, but I'm just saying now this is Revelations. It's so much evil and it's so much fight, arguing. People say things they don't mean sometimes, and you never know how to affect a person. You call them all out their name and stuff. It'd be over with because she probably thought you was a good guy, and you probably had a mean attitude that was hidden that she ain't know nothing about, and you got mad one time and called out her name, and it was over.
Yes.
You lost a good woman. Just close your mouth, and ladies, just stop talking so much. And if you're gonna talk about something, get close to a person, be friends, grow with them. And stop giving yourself up so fast, And if you want a husband and you got that husband, you feel like he's for you. Sometimes it's cool to be like, hey, before we do anything, I'm gonna take you on to the doctor and get a checkup.
Yes, sir.
That touch a man too, ladies. So that make a man like, oh my God, that's my wife. Because it ain't too many ladies that say nothing like that to men.
Get that
And
blood work done.
that's some of my advice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your
that.
advice.
Yeah,
from
from a man.
man's point of view.
Yes, ma'am.
All glory God. Could you give us your social media, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, I am on Facebook under Marche Blue.
Yes.
On Instagram, it's Marche Blue Live. On YouTube, it's Marche Blue. Also, my government name is on there. So if you search for Marche Blue, you might see like another name, attached to that, but that's my government name so that you'll know you're at the right place.
And tell us about your event you have coming up again.
December 1st, it's Sunday, December 1st, I'll be at Donnie's Place at 466 25th Avenue in Bellwood. Doors open at 4, show starts at 5. VIP tickets are already sold out and general admission is $30.
That's going to be amazing. Can you spell Marche Blue for us?
Sure, it's MARCHEBLU.
And she got a hyphen.
Got a hyphen
about
on
an E,
the
y'all. Because y'all be
Buy
like,
some shirts and
y'all be like
some
that's Marche, like Marche.
We gonna support you.
Thank you so much. Thank
It
you
was
guys for
such a-
having me. This has
Man.
been marvelous.
It was
I want
such
you guys
a
to know this is my
pleasure.
first radio interview.
No, what? Hey,
We
when
feel
you go
superstar.
now,
We
when
feel
you be
superstar.
all over the world, you make sure that you be like, I was on the Born Rich and
Uh-huh.
Beauty
That's
show
right. I was
on
Born Rich and Beauty Show.
IntellectualRadio.com for my first
My very
interview.
first
This is
interview.
amazing.
Telling us don't be no part-time lover.
Man,
You better than that.
I'm talking about it out right now on all platforms. So go listen
Yes.
to it. Go get it right now. What's the name of it on streaming on all the platforms? What's the name of the thing?
Part-time love.
Part-time love.
Yes.
And you said you had a couple of more songs.
There are 2 other songs on there as well. It's Pack My Bags. It's a cover tune from
Oh,
Shaka
she was
Khan.
serious.
And then there is My God is Standing By, which is the cover from Walter Hawkins.
Okay.
She serious. I love it. I love it.
What's
You
your
can find me on Born Rich 1S on Instagram, Facebook, Born Rich Love.
Yes.
Remember, y'all, continue on keeping God first
Yes.
and continue on praying and understand how powerful your thoughts is. Your thoughts run your life. Feed your brain with positivity and the word of God. Stay humble. Stay out the way, and keep God first.
Yes.
Can you give us your social media too?
Okay. I am Marche Blues manager. I'm on Facebook under Sharitha Dixon. To reach her for bookings or anything, you can contact me at 708-243-9162.
I love it.
And this your girl Vita in the
Vita.
studio. Y'all make sure you all follow me on Facebook, OVITAIVEY, and follow me on Instagram, Brown Sugar 19358, because I'm just that sweet brown sugar.
Baby.
Y'all be safe out there. Okay, that was my song. He made that for me. I'm just letting y'all know he was talking to me. Y'all make sure y'all be safe. Remember, your past don't need you, but your future do. So stay out the past and let's keep on walking on. Be safe out there. Drive safe. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. We had such a lovely time. Your God, your spirits, you're
Amazing.
beautiful.
She came in all different.
Yeah. So
And you know, I do want to say before we end the show, people, if God say you from God is written. If God say you from something, don't go back. So don't go backwards. I don't care if it was a casino we say you from. Don't go back. I don't care if it was a bill. I don't care if it was a cigarette. I don't care if it was an ex.
Okay.
Don't go back because it's someone right there.
Yeah.
If God
What
says.
the Bible says is like going back to vomit.
Oh my God.
I mean, just think about it. That's what.
And that's powerful. That's powerful.
I just wanted to add that.
And you know what? That was a cool ad. I love it. So, guys, join us next Friday at 8 p.m. Born Rich and Ovita.
Yes.
We will be back. And our special guest was phenomenal.
Yes. We enjoyed the whole evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all enjoy your Friday. Yeah, and get that single. You know, don't be okay with being part-time.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get my subscribers
Marche
up.
Blue, YouTube.
Yes.
Y'all go to her YouTube channel and
You'll
subscribe.
see some other tunes on there, from my shows.
Okay.
You go to my YouTube channel.
Okay, and don't forget, y'all, she got that show coming up at Donnie's Place in Bellwood. Good night, y'all.
Good night,
Peace
y'all.
out.
God bless.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to get your tickets.
We coming to that show.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Next vlog, I'm gonna go to the bathroom right now. We're gonna take
Okay. The doors open at